Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Lost Bobbin. I'm putting together a series of short videos where I create a cute village around my iron farm. But instead of a village green, I'm going to have a killing chamber on the inside. Charming. I'm going to start by building a library for the librarians. I think I'll do Tudor style. Hey, I love the new chiseled bookshelves because I can store all of the extra enchanted books right above the villager. I've been buying a lot of books just to get the villager leveled up so that I could see what their next book offering was. Underneath the librarians is my collection chest for the iron farm. Man, it's been very productive. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to turn off the farm while I build the village because there's just going to be too many spawnable blocks outside of the kill chamber, and I don't want to deal with the golems spawning out here. So I have some wood in my building designs. I'm going to go ahead and raise up the level of the stone wall around the lava block and put a little roof because, man, I don't want to risk having my whole village burn down. Okay, that should do it. Next, I'm going to scoop up the water here, and I'm also going to scoop up the lava because I don't want the golems to be killed and then start respawning again. I just want to have the golems stable in this chamber. Oh shoot, I forgot. I gotta make sure I have 2 before I do anything else. Oh good, I have 2. Hi! I totally forgot to put out the campfire. Bye, I'm out. So now that the golems are secure, I'm going to get rid of all these path blocks. I'm turning them all into farmland with my hoe, but because there's no water source, they're going to change back to dirt and then eventually grass. So this is going to give me a nice clean palette for building. For the library, I'm going to go with a Tudor style of architecture. This is the style with the dark oak, the stone, the terracotta. Now for the stone, I'm going to use chiseled stone, andesite, and stone so that I have kind of a nice texture on the walls. I'm building the perimeter in detail first, and then I'm going to build the walls and roof as a time lapse. I wanted to build the perimeter at a slower pace in case you like this style of building and wanted to build something similar in your own world. And I'm about to run into an issue with these steps down to the collection chest. All right, so I'm going to fill this in with dirt, and then I'll sort out a different entrance later. So, bear with me while I'm kind of working on getting my outline symmetrical. Just getting the placement right. Let's see. Yeah, I think this is where I want to dig. Yep. Okay. Yep. All right, so I'm going to add ladders and a trapdoor later, but for now, let's just go ahead and finish off the front wall. Okay, so I'm going to have just a single door, but I want the entry to be set out a little from the main wall. So I'm using this dirt as a jig to assist with placing the upside down stairs, and then I'll remove it. Forgot, I wanted the whole interior wall of the first floor to be stone, so I need to change these. I think it's a really cool detail of putting in upside down stairs as a recess for the bottom of a wall. And I'm going to give this guy a window. Here you go, my friend. Okay, so I can clear away all this wood to change it to a stone wall. And I'm going to put the recessed stair up above the window as well. And man, I can't tell you, it's so nerve-wracking to open that up in case the villager were to escape. Now I'm going to go strip all of the dark oak logs. I play on bedrock, so I can't do this with my offhand. Instead, I tried to place a bunch of logs and then strip them all at the same time. Okay, it's time for a time lapse. Hey, camera. So remember, I play in Bedrock and on a console. I haven't found a way to add a replay mod. Instead, I log in one of my family members and I put them on some scaffolding as a camera account. I know it's not as fancy as a camera flying around while I build, but it works and I find it amusing. Enjoy! Well, that was fun. So now I want to add a chimney as an external detail. I'm going to add in some brick stairs here. I think it's kind of cool how it blends in with a roof. All right, and so then I'm just going to add some brick block as well as more brick stairs. And I'm taking special care because I don't want any spawnable surfaces up here. Everything has to be either stairs or half slabs or buttons or something so the golems aren't able to spawn on top of the building. There, that's cozy. I also have to make sure it's unspawnable out in the grass, as well as inside the buildings. So I'm starting by bone mealing the grass, and then I'm going to add some more details. I'm not 100% sure if the grass and the flowers will be good enough. So I'm building now, but I'll update in the comments after I turn on the farm. Inside, I'm going to start with the pressure plate, and that takes care of one block. I'm going to swap out some of these oak planks with bookcases. I think it fits with the vibe of a library. Man, I should add a ladder around here as well. The blocks under these signs are unspawnable, so I can put full wool blocks here, and everywhere else I'm going to put carpet. Except for here. I can put a full block here because I'm going to put the anvil on top. Around the top edge of the second story, I'm going to put in a stair detail as well as double check the other surfaces all have carpet. And I'll put in some lights, and of course every library needs a ladder, but I have to move the carpet first. Oh, I can put a wool block there. All done. I mean, you know, the interior is pretty simple, but I'm not going to live in here. This is where the villagers are locked into their cubbies, so it's good enough for me. Outside, I'm going to build some planters. Each of the trap doors makes the grass underneath unspawnable, and then the flowers should block off the top of the moss. So then I'm going to add pathways, some blue orchids all around, and some bushes here and there. So the whole area is not just plain path blocks. Finally, I'm adding in some moss carpet so the area doesn't look too weedy. Again, check the comments after all my videos are out to see if these actually worked to stop the golems from spawning. The first house is built. I have 3 more planned and then some outbuildings. Stay tuned if you want to see the village complete. Bye!